This is our way of life. Common household and office appliances which entered our lives so quickly and naturally that it is difficult for us to imagine how we can do without them. The most malicious object is probably the mobile phone, because it is close to the human body and there is concern about the health hazard of its radiation during extended use. There is constant dispute on the safety of mobile phones, but the opinions of scientists are different. Some consider them harmless, others the other way around. The issue lies in the electromagnetic field of a mobile phone. Namely, here is the harmful radiation that causes headaches, fatigue, and, as shown by independent experiments carried out by different research institutions, the exemplary Russian scientist, Doctor of Engineering, academician on the UN introduction of the International Academy of Ecology and Life Protection Sciences, Benjamin D. Ivanov. Lately, we are receiving increasing harmful radiation from the things we cannot live without. The whole world already knows about the fact that radiation from mobile phones is hazardous. It has been proven that even a minute after the beginning of the conversation, a pathology starts throughout the whole body. This radiation has no obstacles. It passes through the ground as through air. A huge amount of research has been carried out and it has proved the following. A mobile phone can give you even brain cancer. Computers and microwave ovens can cause various diseases. Today, this radiation is called torsion radiation, microlepton radiation, and non-ionizing radiation. It is transmitted at very high frequencies and, interestingly enough, it coincides with the vibration range of human cells, which makes it harmful to humans. Torsion protection chip is a thin laminated plate containing fractal crystals of active substances that block harmful radiation on the principle of converting the negative harmful radiation into a positive one, which is useful for humans. This protection can be easily mounted under the battery cover of the mobile phone face up. On models with a non-removable or absent cover, you can attach the chip to the back of the mobile phone by removing the protective film from the chip. This chip emits positive radiation from its front side and negative radiation from its back side. So, when we attach the chip to the mobile phone, the negative radiation of the mobile phone is faced with the negative radiation of the chip. Thus, having the same frequency, they are transformed into positive radiation. As to the positive radiation from the front side of the chip, it increases the positive effect on the human body. Experiments and tests have shown that the degree of protection from harmful radiation reaches 99.9%. Furthermore, it even improves the human condition. The effectiveness of the torsion chip and its unsurpassed degree of protection is formally documented by the experts of the World Health Organization, a Moldovan patent, as well as by an application for an international patent. This makes it possible to distribute it all over Europe and almost all over the world. Let's do a test on the difference between the effect of mobile phones on the human body while using torsion chips protection and without it. Now, we will be using diagnostics by Vol's method. By measuring the biologically active points, we define the functional state of the human body. For a more precise evaluation, we are using Peresvet software, which was developed together with the Sechenov Institute. This software contains a technique called medical testing, which will allow to determine how a mobile phone affects a person using it. In the first case, we will do the testing without using torsion protection, and in the second case, with torsion protection installed on your mobile phone. According to the results, we will be able to easily determine the condition of the person at the time of testing. Normal values range from 60 to 70%, and the computer program will mark them green. If the results are below normal values, it speaks about a chronic process. If the results are higher, it indicates hyperenergy, such as an inflammatory process in the body. Now, we are measuring the biological points. We can see the registration process of the points on screen, and so we see the initial results. Next, we run medical tests and gather the results obtained during the use of a mobile phone without torsion protection. Now, we will see how the mobile phone affects the patient. We see an immediate decline of the result values. This suggests chronic problems and degenerative destruction. Here, we can see the circulatory system being adversely affected. The endocrine system is suffering. Now we will run the same diagnosis, but this time with the torsion protection installed on the mobile phone. And now we are clearly seeing the restoration of all the results. Moreover, some indicators are even better than the original ones. And now, let us take a look at the results in comparison. Here we see the results of the impact of a mobile phone on the patient's body when it is being used without torsion protection. And here it is clearly visible that the indicators have improved during the use of the mobile phone with torsion protection applied. The results speak for themselves. This chip not only protects us from negative effects, but also has a positive influence on our bodies. It really works. It is unbelievable but true. The development of this chip gives us complete confidence in our own security. This wonderful invention gives us the possibility to make full use of all devices without any worries for harming our health and the health of our children with hazardous radiation. From now on, when you give your child a mobile phone, you will be at peace because you will be able to find out his whereabouts at any moment, not having to worry that by doing so you can harm his or her health, and computer work will bring only benefits. We are on the threshold of major changes that once were someone's fantasy only. Now your home can actually be your castle, and you will be certain that you can ensure your safety and the safety of your loved ones. Protect yourself and your loved ones.